depending on whatever they have for this 2 mana. Yeah. Math wins every time. Hello, what's up, what's going on? My name's Kyle. Thank you for stopping by to check out my video here on Arena Hacks. Today I got some Magecraft stuff that we're looking at, some Selesnya stuff. But before I get to that, remember to hit the thumbs up if you like what you see here. Also subscribe to the channel if you've been watching and you like what I do. Yeah, it's really helpful. It's completely free and it's just like a 2-second go click it and we're done. Also, if you're brand new to Magic the Gathering Arena, go check out my beginner's guide section because it's packed full of all kinds of great videos to help you start building your collection and just learn about this program and how it works and all kinds of stuff like that. But coming back to my Magecraft deck today, Magecraft Life Gain is in the title there, as you see. Like a Magecraft deck, it's pretty low on creatures compared to spells. I think it's a little higher than some of the other ones I've done. Low on lands because we're very low curve, 1 drops and 2 drops, and that is it. And we're Selesnya, mostly white, but we do have some green stuff in here. So 22 lands, as I mentioned. Got lots of learn in here. That's critical for this deck because we want to be casting lots of spells. So to help get that learn and get those extra sorcery spells in our sideboard, we have Guiding Voice. Also put a counter on a creature at sorcery speed. Trigger all those Magecraft triggers. Really awesome. Homestead Courage. I don't think I've done a Magecraft deck. I mean, I built this deck a while ago, but I don't think I've done a video on a Magecraft deck for a while now. But yeah, because Homestead Courage, I don't think I've used enough Magecraft deck yet. So this is my first one. Really great because you get to cast it twice. Once from your hand, once from flashback. It's 1 mana each time. It's a +1/+1 counter and vigilance until end of turn. The counter is obviously permanent, but vigilance is till end of turn. And we trigger all our Magecraft triggers with it. Protection also gives a +1/+1 counter, triggers all our Magecraft triggers. And yeah, protection, hexproof. Same with Wild Shape. If we choose to make it a turtle, we get to, a 1/3 turtle, we get to have hexproof on our creature. Again, it's an instant, so it triggers all our Magecraft triggers. So lots of protection that I really like. The big thing about Wild Shape too is that we can also make our creature a 3/3 with elephant with trample, and that trample is super critically important. Sometimes when your opponent's just flooding with chump blockers and just gumming up the battlefield, that trample is exactly what you need to take it home. Real great. Leonin Lightscribe, classic Magecraft. I mean, pumps the whole field. Everybody gets +1/+1. Every time you trigger that Magecraft with a spell, casting an instant or sorcery, or copying one. Professor of Symbology, more learn to go into our sideboard and get all those awesome sorceries, which let's just hop over now and take a look at them. We are low on land, so we got the 2 environmental sciences. One of my staples I love to put in my lesson sideboard is 2 environmental sciences. We also have academic probation because sometimes getting those Magecraft triggers and shutting down our opponent's blockers is exactly what we need. So that's pretty cool too, to be able to lock them down. Also, if we really think our opponent's got some kind of bad board wipe or something like that, we can shut them down and prevent them from casting it if we can guess that spell's name, and we can shut it down for a turn, which is also kind of handy if you're good enough and you can figure that against your control decks and shut down stuff like that. Reduce to memory in case we need some of that removal. Sometimes our opponent gets a big creature with +1 counters. We turn it into a spirit. Now it doesn't have those counters and it's just 3/2, which is smaller than what was there before. Containment Breach to handle those artifacts and enchantments. Sometimes get us a little pest token, can be fun. Expanded to Anatomy because we're all about smashing in with big damage, so more +1 counters and vigilance. These +1 counters are going to come in handy a little later, and I'll get to that in just a few seconds. So that's Expanded Anatomy and Introduction to Prophecy. Scry 2, then draw a card. Sometimes we get bogged down, we're not drawing what we need. That Scry can really help, and then draw an extra card so we can keep casting more spells. Back over to the main deck here, we left off over at Professor of Symbology. So going on, we got Revitalize. This is another card I've switched up recently. Draw a card, we get our Magecraft triggers, really awesome. Get that 3 life, which can really help us hang in there against another deck that's aggro and we're not able to block, at least get good blocks or trades or anything like that. Gaining that 3 life helps us put up a defense while mounting our own attack and then changing the game around. comes in real handy. And again, that thing I mentioned earlier, we'll get to that coming up soon. Actually, I'll skip ahead to that right now. Let's just get to it. Voice of the Blessed. Not a normal creature you would put in a Magecraft deck. But we do have some ways of gaining life. Revitalize is one of them that I added. Not only is it a good card draw, triggers all our Magecraft, and we gain 3 life, it's all instant speed. So it's really crazy, really awesome. That card draw is awesome to keep casting spells, keep getting spells, all that stuff. And yeah, the life gain does put a counter on Voice of the Blessed. We also have life gain, I think, just in the sideboard when we get Environmental Sciences, which I already ran over the sideboard. And we can get those with Professor and Guiding Voice. So that's a lot of different ways to put counters on. We also have Show of Confidence here, so you can counter it for as many spells, instants, and sorceries you cast this turn. It's just for ones you've cast. When you cast a spell, copy it for each other instant and sorcery spell you've cast this turn. Okay, so it has to be cast, not copies. You may choose new targets for the copies. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, gains vigilance until end of turn. That is an instant speed. We get lots of copies for it. The copies do trigger Magecraft triggers, which is really awesome. So that is another way we can put +1/+1 counters on our Voice of the Blessed, as well as Guiding Voice and Homestead Courage and Snakeskin Veil. Lots of ways to put counters and a few ways to gain life. So it's actually not too hard to actually put a lot of counters on them. Although it does seem hard to get a flying vigilant creature for some reason. I just don't seem to have the luck with them in this deck. But it does work out. It distracts our opponents. And the deck does still work out with him in it, 4 copies of him in it. So he stays. Dragonsguard Elite is another common staple for Magecraft decks, especially in the Selesnya. Magecraft trigger, she gets a +1/+1 counter every time you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell. She also has that amazing ability when you have 6 mana and not much to do with it. You can just attack in, and when your opponents block, all of a sudden, boom, she doubles her +1/+1 counters, which can get really crazy when you have 3 or more +1 counters on her. Then all of a sudden her power and toughness just goes through the roof, and it's really crazy. Good surprise, especially when your opponent has already chosen blockers or has attacked in and forgotten that she can actually do that, because that is really cool. I think that's about everything. We taking a look at the deck. I think it works out pretty good. It's a little like, you kind of hang in there and you got to sneak in your last points of damage here and there to get those wins. And it's like, kind of scary, it's a Magecraft deck. What are you going to do? But anyways, let's go take a look at that gameplay. At least we have some protection this time, which is kind of nice. Holy crap, I actually go first. I didn't even know that was possible. So we go with Voice of the Blessed right away? Maybe. Let's give that a try. It's kind of risky. Okay, they got the pop. I kind of want to play this and something else. You know what, let's just... Oh no. I really need an untapped green source for protection. So let's do that. Which kind of sucks. And then play this. And then I still have our protection with our green source there. And we can just attack in with Voice. Voice of the Blessed. So looks like we're up against wolves. Wolves or werewolves, and werewolves. So they work on each other and keep pumping each other up. I can block, make a 3/3 and get it. Not bad actually. It would slow down the other one from growing. Wait, what? Oh shit, I have the auto pass on. Well, that's bullshit. Holy crap. That is not how that was supposed to go down. I was just like, what? Why didn't I get to cast my spell? The auto pass was on. Holy crap. That was really bad. Let's attack here and see what they do. Maybe I should have used that again, actually. Let's just do the damage. See what they end up doing. We can protect with Wild Shape. We can Revitalize, which gets them another counter. Draws us a card. That's interesting. Tovolar. So that's going to get pumped. That's okay. We do not have the auto pass on this time. What? Okay, well that's cool. We can just do this. This is what I was planning on doing at end of turn anyways. Get a counter on that with gain life. Draw a card. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I wish I had ways of getting 2 counters on this guy. Unfortunately, I do not. One more counter would be nice. Fortunately, we don't get it. So let's see what they do. They have to double block. They'll definitely lose their Tovolar. So that's who we'll pick. They don't go for it. Now we could have changed its base toughness to a 3/3. And that would have been a 6/6 to kill them both. That would have actually worked too, yeah. But that's okay. We can save this for the turtle with hexproof. So we can do that whole business. When does this trigger? Beginning of combat. That's what I figured. Oh, that's disgusting. 3 damage. Turtle has 1/3. Could have pretty good toughness still. Hexproof. There we go. Her own ability actually, yeah, put her out of range of it. That's funny. Let's see what they do now. They have more spells to do stuff. Oh, okay, what does this do? Enchant player casts a spell other than the first spell they cast each turn. Or copies a spell. Curse deals 2 damage to them. So this curse deals 2 damage to us if we cast a second spell or copies a spell. Wow, okay. Yeah, we still didn't get a way to put a counter on this guy. Yeah, that's really bad. You know, it's not like this deck isn't just full of ways of doing that. So they go for the double block. There it is. Okay. Sure, Tovolar first, I guess. Yeah. 6. Wouldn't be enough to kill them both. I guess we just go with our other one after. We would get 1 counter here, but that wouldn't do much. So let's just trade for their Tovolar, which sucks. You're 1 counter away. I thought this would save them, but I guess it didn't. I didn't do the math properly. So that's really bad. It's not like we have, like, why are we, I feel like we're flooding. Why are we flooding? Shouldn't be possible. Does this have haste too? Oh my god, it does. Okay, so Dragonsguard doesn't die, but was I not supposed to play that post-combat last turn? Did I miss something? And that stupid thing has Menace. No, that'd be a trade. Oh no, it wouldn't. Now they're gonna get a counter on it. Oh. Let's try that. Oh, let's see if I can actually draw something. Come on. Preferably a spell. So we have 3 mana we can use with to spend on this lesson, whatever it is that we choose to get. Get rid of that. Still can't attack in. Could do this. And they would get a 3/2. That's not bad. I like that idea. Second spell, so what? Yeah, we take a 2 damage here. And that's a little more threatening. No matter what they block with that now, we're fine. So they block damage, makes sense. Down to 4. Alright. We're down to 11 though too, so we're not super awesome. That's pretty super awesome for them. That is very not super awesome for us. That is really terrible. That is like the worst thing that could have happened. Well, maybe. Wait a minute. We can actually, yes. We can double. So let's play the land and attack all, including Professor. And see how they block. And if they see that, they're probably, looks like they're just going chumps here. Trade there, that there. That's a trade, but that's okay. We got rid of all their stuff. So depending on what they have. Oh my god. Four, 8, 2, oh my god. That would work. They have to block. Or else they die. Double the counters, yeah, I was gonna say that should be enough to survive. Oh my god. Oh, did we turn this around? Are they calling it? Ho 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 ho. I did not think we were going to get that there. What a turnaround. I hope I get another white source for Voice of the Blessed. I like that we're on the play. Start this on white. And then I'll do green next turn for Professor, unless I get another one. Okay. still preferring to get that white source first, so I can play this before playing this. But I'll play this to get that next white source if I have to. There we go. Very nice. Start trying to build this up. Get in for some damage, and then let's go Dragonsguard Elite instead. Well, that sucks now. I wish I knew I was going to draw that. Maybe now I wish I had played the Voice of the Blessed instead. I can put a counter on it, and this can put more. Oh my god, that would have been sick. Ay. Life gain for more. Ooh. Alright, well, let's just do this. Let's get that other white source. Looks like they're kind of more aggro with the zombies. And then let's play Voice of the Blessed. I know it sucks to play it after Enviroscience. It really sucks. But yeah, let's be a little more aggro. Keep going in. It's 5 damage. Can't block with a decay token. I doubt they're trading Jadar for our Professor, and if they do, awesome. Like, yeah. You gotta learn how to Professor. She served her purpose. Now doing 2 damage. That's what's really good about Professor of Symbology. Doing that 2 damage after you've gotten your 2 mana learn, it's a 2/1 is pretty sweet to have go with it. Sedgemoor Bitch. That sucks. That really actually does suck. So now every time they cast spells, they're getting pest tokens. Something else to sacrifice with these spells, getting them more pest tokens too. They probably have deadly disputes, more rights and stuff, village rights. Okay. Throw that there. Get a counter on Dragonsguard Elite. Get a counter there. Grab another Enviroscience. Have I played a land this turn? None of these say entered battlefield this turn. I don't see it. I'd have to manually tap because I want to get green, but I still need white for Showdown, or Show of Confidence Showdown. So let's go this way. I'm pretty sure, I really hope this doesn't backfire. I'm pretty sure I have not yet played a land. Oh, good. Whew. I think we need to do it first. See this? Yeah, to get vigilance and everything. Yeah, let's do it as a sorcery here during combat or main phase. So we put 1 counter there. I guess we should put another counter there. Let's put counter here, I guess. Keep the Dragonsguard Elite nice and big. And that guy's got flying now and vigilance. Maybe I should have, oh yeah, I should have put them all on the voice. What was I thinking? Yeah. Sooner he can get to indestructible, the better. Although I'm betting, I think they, what do they have? Okay, so we go in with this and this. They both have vigilance. And you know what, Professor too, get in there. Yeah. She can trade with Sedgemoor. That is awesome. So sack the decay token again. Get a pest. Well, that's not good for our professor. Opponent chumps with the elite. Trades Jadar finally. Takes 6 in the air. Still have 2 big blockers. Oh, I have no mana open for Snakeskin Veil. That's bad. What do? Do they have the removal? So far down to 2 mana. I'm like, oh my god, oh, they're gonna kill it. Ah, they killed it! That sucks. Trample would be nice now. Oh, that's not trample. We can make their pest token unable to attack and block. Attack with Dragonsguard Elite? Maybe? That's a weird... I wasn't thinking that at first, but I think we do that with... And we do it here. It can't attack or block, right? I hope I read that right. Attack or block, yes. Good. Whew. Should have maybe read that a little more carefully at first. So they have to block now, and it has to be one of their good guys here that they don't want to block with. Probably going to be, oh, they go for the Sedgemoor. Interesting. Interesting. So we hold up our protection, our green mana for Snakeskin Veil. That's not good. I wish they'd stop doing that. They're already going to be able to block with their pest again. Well, they're going to get another pest, but still got to do this. Try to keep her alive and pray we get some trample. Come on, wild shape, wild shape. Haven't seen a single one all game. 8.89%. Damn, that's not it. Come on. Son of a... Okay. Do I do this to draw a card now? And pray that we've got a wild shape on top? Or do I just try to hold the defensive? Or do I... Well, I could tack in with Dragonsguard Elite still. They're going to get a draw. Ugh. Let's not. Let's just wait. If they go to attack, which they probably will, at least with the decay token, or they'll do that, because I'm like, if they want to trigger their Morbid Opportunist, at least one. But they're also doing it with their Sedgemoor. Come on, wild shape. They'd have to put a lot of blockers on Dragonsguard Elite. We could get a trample. That's bad. Protection, maybe? Wild shape? Or snakeskin? Preferably snakeskin now, wild shape later. Get out of here! No way! Come on, wild shape, we need the... I can't believe that actually just happened. Like... Okay, so what? They gain a life that way? Blocks. Oh, come on. No. I don't know how much longer we can keep this up. And I'll get card draw. If the creatures die, we need an answer. Or flying or something. Can we give flying? I don't think I can give flying in this deck. Things can gain flying. Trample is what I need right now. That's what I really freaking need. We can freaking trample. We can't attack. Their creatures dying, especially their pests, their tokens. Well, they can't block with that. This guy dying. It's exactly what they want, so can't attack. Well, that really friggin' sucks. Come on, trample. It's almost too late now. They just block with everything. We can't trample through it. Like, what do they have? 4, 5, 7, 10. Yeah. Well, actually, a +1 boost to Dragonsguard Elite. And we got the Leonin Lightscribes. Come on, Wild Shape. Come on, Wild Shape. Wild Shape would actually still do it if they literally blocked with everybody. Top 3 cards are live, put one in your hand, the rest in your bottom. You're into your graveyard. Let's see what they got in their graveyard. Yeah, okay, all that stuff. Six health. We're at 23. Another stupid blocker. Another stupid blocker. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12. Damn it. No point in taking the damage. It's gonna die anyways because of the decay. Can't block with decay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12. That's a lot of damage they can block. 12. So we would need to do 18. 3 we cast. I think we can actually do just enough with Dragonsguard Elite alone. So let's attack all in. See how they block. Go for the big Hail Mary. We found our spell. Just still getting through. Have they chumped it yet? They're just chumping everybody else. Okay, they're double blocking this Lightscribe. Did they double block this one yet? Okay, well I guess that doesn't matter, just whatever. Okay, they're chumping this one. And they're just chumping Shambling Gas. That's it, we got it. Trample, that's what we need here. And since it's only a chump block, yeah, that's hugely lethal. Boom. Wasn't sure I was wasn't sure I was gonna get that. Holy crap. And there's the Wild Shape in our opening hand this time. Keeping that. It is protection. So Lightscribe or Elite? Let's go Elite, see what happens. Definitely not blocking that. Good, a backup. I like that. We're just gonna hold that in case they try to target them with anything. Like that. Who are you going after? Hexproof. That's what we want. Now he's a nice big blocker too. Just attack all in. We got to Revitalize, which will trigger everything. See how they block and what they do. We get... Oh. Okay. Let's just do this now. Get some damage in. Nice. Would have been better to have this pre-combat. Slow the other one down. That is pretty terrible. Are they attacking though? Ooh. Three, 6, 8. Well. Okay. Kind of wish we had trample. Wow. I think we need this just to survive, yes. Because they have to block. I don't know if it'll be enough though too. They have to go for the 8. And they're gaining 4. Oh, that is enough too. Dang it. You stupid math. Okay, we really need spells now. Oh my god, again? Come on. I don't think they can just attack all out this time. No attacks at all. I think we kind of need to attack all out though. They do have to block every single one of our guys separately. That could be all they do. That'd be bad. I wish I had that tramp. Trample. Do we just? I think we kind of gotta keep the pressure on. See what they do. See how this plays out. Okay, so they're throwing adversary there. Leonin Lightscribe needs 2 toughness boost to survive adversary. So I think we put the Snakeskin Veil there. And whichever Dragonsguard Elite is hitting those 2 guys will boost itself and survive that. So yes, we go here. That guy's already surviving. We do go up to 6 life? Yes. That wipes their board and ours is still there. Empty-handed though. Yes! Nice. And they tap out. Awesome. Oh, did they not realize their hand was empty? We had nothing left? Oh my. Moving on. Alex Redondo, 1999? Okay. Whatever that is. I guess we try to see if we can get a Voice of the Blessed on our second turn and see if that will stick. That way we can maybe Revitalize and go from there. Oh, scusi. Hopefully we get another land in the meantime. For a wild shape kind of hexproof protection. What's going on, Redondo? Alex Redondo. Oh, there we are. And they're here. I guess it's time for me to wake up now that they're here. I don't think we can attack in. Do we play Lightscribe and hold up Wild Shape? Or against a control deck, I say we try to get rid of that small. Oh, it's going to be tough though. Let's try it. So my idea here is to attack, and we can make it a 3/3 elephant with trample. And then Leonin will also boost it +1, and that guy will die. There goes A, protection, B, trample. But I don't think they're going to be playing a lot of creatures. They seem to be with a, yeah, it was Smoldering Egg. Be probably one of their few creatures. But they're probably also going to have bounce spells and burn spells and all kinds of nonsense that we're going to have to deal with. Okay, tapped, Shatter Skull Smashing, and pass turn. That is all. Thank you, sir. So if I go to attack in, oh, okay, I don't really have something. Do something now. Who do you bounce? Oh, you go to fry that guy. Revealing a gold span, which is kind of scary for the future when they play it. 4 damage. We are not going to be able to keep it alive, unfortunately, but we can still do this. Get an extra boost on our guy who's not being blocked or stopped by anything. That is actually... Oh my god. Oh my god, come on. That was perfect. Wow. Again with the what? No, last time it was Snakeskin. Oh, come on with this stupid frickin' egg thing. Lord, should we go Dragonsguard? Let's go with this guy. Do we attack in with Lightscribe? Yeah, let's make them think we have a way of taking down their... Oh, yeah. I don't know if they would have blocked Voice of the Blessed. It's only 1 damage away. Okay, so they do go for the Lightscribe. Which means their egg will survive. We are out of mana now, too. We didn't have protection, though, either, so... Test of Talents, that sucks. At least we get a Leonin trigger. We lose our other 2. Now they get to see our last card, too. And here comes Goldspan. I was wondering if we'd see that guy come down. They needed the mana for it, and of course they got it. That's pretty decent. Oh, crap. So they probably have some kind of 2 mana count. What do they have? Another Dragon's Fire, maybe? That would be pretty bad, but we do have protection. Let's attack all. Why do they wait? What is going on? So do we just... Oh, we can't attack with Dragonsguard Elite. Maybe we don't just win. Maybe we do. Maybe 2 guys getting through is all we need. Who do they block with Egg? What do they have that's... something for 2 mana that they can cast? If we make him a 3/3 elephant, he'll give himself another boost and it'll kill Egg. These guys will each get 1 boost, which won't be enough. I say we make this the elephant, then it should be enough. Depending on whatever they have for this 2 mana. Yeah. Math. Math wins every time. I mean, yeah, that's right. I know what I'm doing. So there you go. That was it. I kind of liked it. I thought it was pretty good. Worked out pretty good. I think it was 1 lot. I did a few games in play testing it before I started recording. Then I went to ladder. I think I had one loss that I didn't put in the video, and then I went 4 straight wins after that. So the deck, I think, is pretty good. All the games in the play queue are all wins as well, so the deck is pretty solid, I would say. Magecraft decks usually are, as long as you got the right spells in it. Ways to refill your hand, draw a card, hit your sideboard for more spells that trigger Magecraft. You know, it's pretty aggro. You sneak your damage in, attack, wait for your opponent to block, put the extra damage where you need it so that you win the game. All that fun stuff. Magecraft, what do you think? Selesnya, Voice of the Blessed too. Let me know what you think of Voice of the Blessed in this deck. Does he belong here? Take him out. I had 2 copies of Monk of the Open Hand and 2 copies of, what's that 1 mana Magecraft person? Lumimancer, Clever Lumimancer, I think. Yes, 2 copies of that and 2 copies of Monk of the Open Hand is what I had in place of the 4 copies of Voice of the Blessed. What do you think? Are those better things to have in here than this creature? Do you think Voice of the Blessed belongs in here? Let me know in the comments. Also, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you do those things. It really helps out. See you all at the next video. Cheers.